Virgo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of August 2024. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Virgo. What do we get? The overall energy for the reading, the Tower. So something's happening here. Don't freak out. Doesn't have to be something bad. But something is definitely happening where it's the energies are a little shook for some reason. It doesn't look that way, but okay. Starting off the reading, you get the Ten of Pentacles crossed by the Moon. You just want peace, stability, good times, you know, especially stability and balance and everything in place, everything as I left it, you know, like no disturbance, please. But in your focus, you get the Seven of Wands. So there's definitely something you're not agreeing with, something you're kind of rejecting here. In the recent past, you seem to be upset about something with that Four of Cups there. In your strength, the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like you have these, you standing in your own way, but then you push through. It's like, we're going to keep going. It's fine. It's fine. You're upset. No. Well, let's do this. Yeah, we can keep going. It's fine. Okay. In the immediate future, the Four of Swords. This is really fine. You know, it's not that it's fine. This is okay. It has to be fine. So let's take care of that. So let's take a break. Let's take 5 minutes so that we, you know, cool off a little bit and then we're good, right? We're good? Okay. So very different fine is coming up for you. In the supportive energies, the Nine of Cups, because you do want peace. You do want stability, peace, love, you know, you're all for that. You're like, especially that inner peace, you know. The energy attached to you that you may not be aware of, the Seven of Cups. You've got choices here. You've got quite the options. You got choices. So given that this is shown up in a, you know, dead angle there where you're not seeing this energy, this is telling me that you're in a place of, I got no options. I got nothing. I got no choices. You mind your own business. I got nothing. You do. Even when you don't have choices, that is a choice in itself to not have choices. You do have options. In your hopes and fears, the Knight of Wands, there's an energy here that's by your side. It looks to be a good energy. Looks to be a good energy. Okay. And in your potential outcome, the Magician, you're trying to manifest something here. So you're in a little bit of a, you're starting off at least in a little bit of a rough patch kind of a situation, but then you definitely tone it down a little bit. So let's clarify. Let's see what the hell, maybe it's this Tower. What did you do, Tower? What did you do to Virgo? Bad Tower. It's not a bad Tower. I told you it's not. You're making me go after the Tower. It's like, no, it's a good Tower. Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, the Page of Cups. It is a good Tower. Because things are changing for the better for you here. You may not, you know, believe it. Because, again, things are looking a little tensed up for some reason. And then you're the one that has the ability to change that. You know, from feeling that way to change it into, oh, it feels good. It feels good. And I see you having the potential to do it. Now, I don't know if you're going to do it. Hopefully you are. But the available energies are definitely those of you have options. You know, you have choices. There's always a choice. For the Ten of Pentacles, you get the Ten of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Hermit. Virgo, is that what it is? Come on. You gotta loosen up this energy. You're telling me Well, I want things balanced. And this is such a typical Virgo situation. It's like, okay, what do you mean when you say you want things balanced? Well, I want things to be like this, like this, like this. Okay, so if they don't show up exactly like this, like this, like this, that means they're not balanced? Well, they're not like my like this, like this, like this, like this. Okay. Virgo, your balance doesn't equal the whole world's balance. You know, the way you may perceive balance may be very different from the way that other energies perceive balance. So basically you're saying if things don't go the way I want them to, then I don't feel right. So you're in a little bit of controlling energy here. Potentially not realizing that you are, because to you it's normal to want to determine that balance is when things look only like this, you know? Okay, so that's what it is here. So it's not, you know, because something isn't falling into the places that Virgo pre-established. For the moon, you get the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. It all has to do with that energy that's by your side. And I see this being as such a small, little, very little kind of energy of, well, you know, they didn't align the dishes in the rack in the way I would. How dare they? There's a preset way of arranging the dishes, god damn it. Can't even do that much. Yeah, I'm sure it's not that little. I'm sure there's other things at play that are a little bigger, but it still goes down to, you know, that whole sense of, hold on, are you meeting this energy halfway, or are you pre-establishing how they should show up? Because then we got an issue. You know, and they're not meeting your expectations or your presets. But anyways, let's do the Seven of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Four of Wands, and that just creates this big ass blockage. If you're part of a commitment with someone here and you carry this energy over them, basically, it just creates this distance between you and the actual energy of the commitment, you know, because it doesn't allow you to see the commitment for what it is, because you have to have it in a certain way. So if it doesn't go like that, then there's no commitment. Well, okay, but how about allowing for this to show you what it is? And then you can establish whether or not you like it, you don't like it, you know. I don't know. Let's do the Knight of Pentacles in your strength, the Lovers, the Six of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. I mean, things are... I feel like this is temporary. I don't feel like this energy is going to stay. And I feel like you're no stranger to this energy. It's not your first rodeo where you probably complained about the dishes not being put in that preset kind of a way. I kind of get the sense that, you know, it's coming through as an energy for you. And it's like, okay, I'm falling for it. And then I do it. But then I see a little bit of, well, you know, I know how to get out of it too. Okay. Because you are right there. So that's in your strength, that you have the antidote, which ultimately leads to you've got choices here. You're going to choose this as an energy you're going to function from, or that. You know, which that seems to be more like, let's take this connection for what it is, or let's take this person for who they are, instead of making them be something that they're not to please me, you know? Which again, I don't know the level, that I don't feel like it's done at such a huge level that you're just a controlling little, you know, I don't think it's that way, but I think there's a little bit of that energy here playing out for you, you know. Let's do the Four of Swords in the immediate future, the Seven of Cups, the Chariot, the Five of Cups. When you actually do take a little bit of a break here, you know, when you take 5 minutes from everything, you know, the dishes, everything you got going on, just chill for a minute. That's when you actually see all of the options that are there for you, all of the choices you may have in terms of, because at the end of the day, it's a choice for all of us, you know, how we choose to live, how we choose, what we choose to surround ourselves with, and all of that is just choices, you know. So it's not, I don't know, I'm hearing all the time people saying, I don't have choices, what choices do I have? It's like, how do you define a choice? You know, we always have choices about everything. Everything is a choice. So it's like, it just takes you 2 minutes here to disconnect from all of the craziness of life and see that you do have choices in everything. You make, you live, everything. You know? So this is your 5 minutes of fame here, where you just kind of chill for a minute, for 5 minutes. And then you realize that there are choices, you know? You choose to experience this, you choose to experience this. Very different energies there. For the Nine of Cups and the supportive energies, you get the Four of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Judgment card. And then you get a little bit upset with yourself because you understand the definition of choice and what choices you're making for yourself to kind of stand in your own way and not allow for yourself to be happy. Ultimately, that's what you're looking for: happiness, peace, stability. You have that all in there. You just got to make the choice to live it, to feel it, to experience it, you know. And you are this is a lot about choices here for you, but you are realizing that, yeah, I can choose to be happy, and here I am being happy. And then you're pissed off with yourself because you didn't make that choice earlier. It's like, don't be pissed off. That's how you got to this conclusion, by making other choices. You know, if anything, you should be happy that you got here. So I'm like, well, I wasted so much time. No, you didn't. You experienced all of that to see the contrast, to see that there are choices. Oh my God. I'm just going to say choices all day today. For the Seven of Cups energy in the hidden energies, you get the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Yeah. Choices. It's like you're having this big aha moment here, somewhere along the line here, where you're like, so everything I'm experiencing and how I kind of navigate through things is a choice. Then, I don't know, there's something going on in your mind right here that's kind of blessing. I think that's the Tower. It's like, oh my God, I got the secret to life almost, you know, like something like that. Because from here on out, I see you choosing happiness. And I see you choosing to open up your heart and to just kind of go from there and see what happens and just be with the moment rather than directing the freaking dishes, you know? But I like how this aha moment is kind of transpiring here. Let's do the Knight of Wands in your hopes and fears. You get the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Three of Swords. Yeah, you got a great energy here that's right by your side. There's passion, there's love, there's playfulness potentially. It's a little agitated in contrast with your energy. It's a little, you know, a little fiery, a little potentially much, but they're well intended. They're bringing great energy to the table. Are you willing to take that for what it is, or try to, again, direct it towards who knows what? Make this energy something that they're not, you know? It's a choice. Choices, choices. Let's do the Magician. In the potential outcome, you get the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, the King of Swords. That's how you manifest a freaking amazing, stable, loving kind of life situation, whatever you want. It's again, somewhere in the immediate future here, you get to this aha moment that almost completely changes your life, you know? Hopefully it lasts. Hopefully you don't forget about this, that yes, life is basically the choices you're making, you know? But I can say that till I'm blue in the face. It's not going to matter until you get that truly for what it is. And somewhere here, you do. And I don't even want to imagine what's going on in your head when you do. It's probably like fireworks in there. And then everything freaking changes. You know, so it's pretty amazing reading. It started off a little concerning. I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, man, come on, Virgo. But you picked it right back up. You're good. The Lovers, the 4 of Wands, the 10 of Swords. Yeah, just like this commitment you're part of. Do I choose to live through the love of this, or do I choose to live through the fear of this potentially dissipating one day? I don't know. The universe didn't let me kind of get away with it. It gives me this commitment that is probably attached to you, and then it gives me the 2 choices. Do you live through this commitment for what it is, or do you live through the fear of what could happen, you know, to it? Choices. But anyways, let's go to the Oracle card, Into the Lonely Woods. The Return of the Lost Selves. Nice. Very, very nice. Number 33. When we are alone, we can be most true and real. We live without artifice of the need to please or be pleased. Finally free, we can simply be. Do not make of this liberty a burden. Call back to yourself the wandering parts of your mind and soul that departed when they knew others could not understand them. Come together, be reunited within yourself, and feel the multitude of you. You are not one self, but many selves. When you have this time of seeming aloneness, truly the companionship is of the many selves, the forgotten experiences, the things you never gave yourself time to wonder about. You will be unified by the spontaneous time alone. Oh, a chipmunk wagging its tail. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.